If you're asking yourself, why should I do an evening routine and when should I start, or what should I do and why and in what order, don't worry, this video will clear everything up for you. But first, let me tell you a story about how my evening routine looked like for many months and even years. So imagine being there, having watched TV or Netflix or anime and even Instagram for the whole afternoon, already brain dead, going to eat late at night, and then what did I do? I went to play some Fortnite, and my attention span was so bad that whilst I was there playing Fortnite, I literally had my iPad right there, close to my feet, so that in the pauses between the games and when the thing was loading, I could watch some anime there to not get too bored because of the pauses. And my friends and I, we were so toxic with each other that we literally were just insulting each other the whole time, even when we were winning, when we were losing, when we were playing against each other. And if I even felt horny, what did I do? You can guess what. I already had my iPad right there, and jerking off was the next the next thing to tick off. And then you can imagine in what of a bad state I went to sleep every single night for days and weeks and months and even years, bro. But then things changed. I got on self-improvement and I quickly understood that the evening routine was one of the most important parts of the day. And we both know this because otherwise you wouldn't be here watching this video. You're here to improve your evening routine. You're here to improve your life in general. And you think that the evening routine is an important part of the day that has to be mastered. That's great. That's great, bro. And you're totally right. Finishing your day happy, satisfied, and closing everything up, preparing for the next day so that when you go to sleep, you feel satisfied and happy and ready to smash tomorrow is much better, so much better than going to sleep after having played Fortnite, fapped, and all those other bad things. So when it comes to why you should have a structured evening routine instead of going to sleep when you want to and not knowing exactly what you do, it's like asking me why you should have a workout plan instead of just going to the gym and doing some random sets of random exercises with random times and random rest times and not knowing what you're doing. And we both know that the second approach actually sucks, bro. So now that we've cleared why we should have an evening routine, we also want to know when we should actually do or start our evening routine. And I recommend you to start about 1.5 to 2 hours before going to sleep. And it is because in that time you will have the opportunity to kind of click off and to detach from the day so that you can have a good night rest. And the more I think about and the more I experiment and the more I learn about sleep, the more I realize how much it should be prioritized. But now let's come back to the evening routine. So here's my 7 step-by-step formula for my evening routine. The first thing I actually do is to turn off all my technological devices. So I turn off my phone, I turn off my PC, turn off even blue lights and strong lights. And I don't care if someone sends me a message when I want to go to sleep. If he really needs me, then they will call me either ways. So if you don't prioritize your sleep because of some stupid memes that your friend sends you on Snapchat or on Instagram, you don't have a lot of respect from my side, at least, because they will stimulate you in ways that are not very normal, especially when we want to go to sleep and when we want to calm down. It's probably not the best idea, but we both know this, bro. Then the second thing I do is to prepare everything I need for tomorrow. So I prepare my clothes, I prepare my backpack, I also prepare my water, I prepare my phone, I even open the right windows on my PC so that when I open it the next day, already have the right things open. That's a pro tip right there. And this is because of a very simple reason. You've probably heard about it, that we have kind of like a limited amount of good decisions during the day. Very successful people know this, and so they take the most amount of stupid decisions or decisions in general the day before for the day afterwards, so that the day afterwards they can really focus on the most important things and take the best decisions possible. And the third thing I do is actually kind of related to the second one, which is to plan my day. So I literally take out a little piece of paper and write down the most important things I want to do the next day, the right order, and I also write down how I want to be tomorrow. But if you want to know exactly how I plan my day as a pro, just go and check out this video right here. So now that we've planned the day, prepared everything for tomorrow, and turned off every technological device, the fourth thing I do is to actually do some light stretches, and at the same time I do some visualizations. So what I do is to basically visualize myself already having achieved my goals, and this basically attunes my thought energy and my energy in general to the life I want to live. And this is a very powerful practice, especially if done correctly. But I know that this may sound like some guru stupid bullshit that I'm just talking about, yeah, tuning your thought energy. And I understand that. I thought the same things too when I first heard about it. And I will surely do a future video about it, explaining in great detail why and how it works. And if that sounds interesting, consider subscribing. But why not taking a chance to just feel the pleasure of imagining yourself with the things that you would want to have? If it doesn't work, it's okay. If it works, then why not trying it out? What do you have to lose? The fifth thing I do is, I would say, one of the most important ones, and that is to actually revise my day. I think about every single action I took, every single feeling I felt and thought I have had that I obviously can't remember, and ask myself these three questions. What could I learn from this situation? What have I done well? And what haven't I done that well? So what could I have been improving? And by doing that, you will start to understand what are the things that you want to repeat, that you want to do over and over again, and what are the things that you want to cut out, that you don't want to be doing anymore. And so when the situation will actually come again, you will remember, I thought about this and I didn't want to act in this way, I wanted to act in that way. That's exactly what I will do. Then I actually track all these things in my journal so that I can actually see a long-term progress. And I have already talked about it in this video, so if you want to know exactly how I track my day and my habits in general, go and check it out. And the last thing I do every single evening is to meditate. I don't take a timer and I just sit on my bed or on my couch and just close my eyes, and what you want to be doing is to just try to feel your presence. I know that this may sound kind of like very vague, but try to feel that you are alive. That is what I do, at least. And when I feel that I got in the right state, I just express gratitude and go to sleep. And if you haven't written down everything I just said, that's not a problem, bro. I've put everything in the description down below so that you can go and check out everything. And I know that many people may find this evening routine very strict, doing it every day. But we have to remember that we're living in a society where playing Fortnite until 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., jerking off and eating late and having your tablet there near your feet so that you can watch some animes right away is the norm. But do we really want to be that way? And should we really care about what others think? knowing that we are doing something that makes us feel better, that makes us improve and improves our lives? Do we really want to care about the people who are not the way we want to be, judging us for doing what we really want to do? But we don't want to be like everyone else. We don't want to be normal, don't we? And so this is why I'm sharing these thoughts with you, because I would love to see people happy, people living a purposeful and natural life, and actually doing what they want to be doing, living the life they want to live. I would love to have such people around me. And so this is why I'm sharing these thoughts with you. So this is not just a normal YouTube channel. This is more like a movement of young men who want to live their life at their fullest. And if you want to join, consider subscribing. In any case, remember the most important thing, bro. That today could literally be your last day. Literally. Just, we could die today, and just like that. So why not? Why not living it like it, bro? Why not living it at our fullest? Wish you all the best.